For my famous speech, I'm going to be talking about Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera is a singer, songwriter, TV personality, and actress. She was originally born in Staten Island, New York, and by the age of 8 moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with her family. She did a lot of her living there, but because her father was in the army, she said that she did a lot of traveling throughout the world, and she called herself an army brat. What I found most interesting was that she lived in New Jersey for 3 years not too long ago, and I wish I knew that so I could have found her, because since I was little, I've been pretty obsessed with Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera has said that she has been singing and performing since she was basically in diapers, from laying on her bathroom floor using the shampoo bottle as a microphone to singing at block parties and talent shows and just small town things. She was on Star Search and she lost to a 12-year-old girl that she still says wasn't fair. She was on the Mickey Mouse Club, and she said that gave her a lot of experience. Christina Aguilera has 5 albums. She also has an album all in Spanish and a Christmas album. She has won 4 Grammys, 2 of them being Best New Artist and Best Pop Collaboration. She has 17 Grammy nominations. She also topped Cove's list of 100 pop vocalists. She has a 4-octave voice range, and she is mostly influenced by Etta James. She also sang at Etta James's funeral because she was mostly influenced by her. I picked Christina Aguilera because I think she's very influential to younger girls, because her weight is always changing, and I think that's good for young girls to look up to, because it shouldn't really matter what their body weight is. They should always be comfortable with who they are, and I feel like Christina Aguilera helps them be comfortable with who they are and not listen to what people have to say about how they feel about their weight, because she just keeps going and she doesn't really seem to be becoming anorexic or anything like other famous do when people say that they're getting overweight. Christina Aguilera is also influential because she is now a single parent, that she is recently divorced from her husband. She is still single now, and I think that it's also influential to young people that have children to also stay a good mother even if you don't have the other parent with you. She's also influential because she went through a lot of hard times as a child, because her father was physically abusive to her mother, and she watched that for years growing up, and she never really talked about it until she became an artist, and she coped with it through singing about what she saw and what she had to deal with, and how hard it was to live at home and see her father do those terrible things to her mother. So I think for young people my age, or any girl really, they can look at Christina Aguilera and see that it doesn't matter where you come from or what kind of upbringing you have, you never really should let anybody bring you down. And that's mostly why I chose her, because other stars, when people have things to say about them that are negative, they try to change it, but when Christina Aguilera has something negative said about her, she kind of just dusts her shoulders off, and she doesn't really care what other people have to say. She just continues to live her life, and if she still has fans, good for her, and if she doesn't really care. So I think that's really great about her, and I think that young women and even guys should try to follow that same attitude, because it's better to go through life being confident with who you are instead of worrying about what other people have to say about you. So that is why I chose Christina Aguilera as a famous person for my famous speech. Thank you.